Hello everybody. Here we are going to begin to introduce the power of web-based application development with HTML5. And first, this is the student resources of the textbook, and you can find this link in the Blackboard if you in the course and click helpful resources. And you will find the textbook website, and sometimes you need those book examples to have a good start or understand the book material or start an assignment. We will create HTML5 documents by typing HTML5 text in a text editor, and we can just simply use the notepad. So you start a new notepad in the computer and you just start to type the HTML5 commands. I recommend this because when you type you get more impression about the commands. And then later we will introduce some software, and it will make a lot of easy to design website. In HTML we use tag to represent different meanings of the command, and the tag is by left, less than, and greater than symbol. And first let's type the doc type declaration. The document type declaration is required in HTML5 documents so that browsers can render page in standard mode instead of quick modes to maintain the backward compatibility with web pages that are not up to date. So you will need to include this doc type in each HTML5 document you create. HTML5 comments start with less than, exclamation symbol, and a dash dash, and end with dash dash greater than symbol. And we can include our documentation inside those two tags. So let's say first HTML5 project, and the browsers will just ignore those comments when your document is rendered. HTML5 markup contains text and other things like images, graphics, animations, audios, and videos that represent the content of a document and the elements that specify a document structure and the meaning. And some important elements are the HTML element, and we use a start tag and an end tag to represent the element. The start tag consists of the element name in angle brackets. So we write HTML, that's the beginning tag. The end tag is start from a forward slash, so that indicates end tag. The HTML element encloses the head element and the body element. So let's make a start tag for the head, and we better use some dent. And also we have a body tag. The head section contains information about the HTML5 documents, such as the character set and the title of the web page. So the title element, we have a beginning tag and the end tag. For the matter element here, we set the character set equal to this. So this is also called an attribute of the element. UTF-A is the most popular character encoding scheme for the web. So it helps the browser to determine how to render the content. And for the title, if you look this web page, for example, the Troy email web page, the title is listed on the top of the web page. Now let's begin the document's body element, which specifies the document's content, which may include text, images, audios, videos. So in this, between the body tags, we have a P tag. That is called a paragraph element, denoted with the P and the forward slash P, and it helps to define the structure of document. All the text placed between the P tag forms one paragraph. So when a browser renders a paragraph, it places extra space above and below the paragraph text. Now, which is very important, we finish the first web page and we are going to save it in an HTML file. So inside the notepad, you click File and click Save As. And very important here is you choose the Save As type as all files. Otherwise, it's just saved in the text format. And you select, let me find a place to save. Let's select video here so it's easy to access. So first HTML or first CS4443. So I just type first CS4443 and I have an extension of .html. So the file will be saved in the HTML format and click Save. Once you save the file, go to the folder where you save this file and right click. If you want to see how it looks in a web browser, you right click and choose Open with, for example, Firefox. And this is how the website looks in Firefox. If you want to see the source code of this web page, you can either right click and select View Page Source. Okay, you see this is the markup text we typed in. Or if you want to edit this file, you can go to the folder and right click. You say, hey, I want to open with a notepad again. And then you can start to have edit the file and click Save again to modify or update the web pages. Now you have a web page, but it only resides in your local computer. No one else can view this web page. So you need to put a web page in the web server and publish the web page over the internet so other people can view your website. The first thing we need to do is request account in a web server. We can use the choice Prism account, and this link is in the course materials week 1. You can access the link and make a request, and the IT department will send you the password. So once you have the username and the password, and you need to also install a software called FileZilla, and I have included this software in the course materials too, so you can download and install this software into your computer. And once you have username and password, you can use FileZilla to upload your web page to the web server. For example, for the faculty, I use spectrum.troy.edu, but for you need to type in prism.troy.edu. Okay, we have different status. So I type spectrum.troy.edu, and next you will have your username and password ready, and click Quick Connect to connect to the web server. Once you log in to the account, see, this is my username. If you want to create a new folder, you right click on the username and you select Create Directory. Then I type book CS4443 book example. So there will be a new folder called the CS443 book example. And the next thing is you want to find the web page we just have from your local computer. So this is the interface. On the left, you see the C drive. That's the local side. That represents your computer. On the right side is the remote side for the web server. So let's find the file in our local computer. It's in videos, remember? Now once you find the folder and find the web pages, you want to upload this web page to the remote server. What you need to do is just select and drag to the right. And now you see it is in the remote side. Next thing, you want to figure out the address for this web page. So it's a spectrum.choin.edu, my username, and that's the next one is the path name, include the folder name. CS, we just create called CS4443 underscore book example, CS4443 underscore book example, and backslash again, slash again, with the name of the web page, which is first CS4443.html. So it shows, now it really shows in the internet. The web address seems to be case insensitive. For example, we changed the lowercase b to b, and we change this like first. So it doesn't matter. However, you need to make sure the folder name and the name of the web page are exact. So if I change to HTML, it cannot find that web page, that file.